Have you ever been to a party or an event where they're serving finger food, or like maybe they even call them bites?
Oh, yeah. It's one of my favorite parts.
Yes, right? See, I'm a big fan too. And normally the morning focus, it's supposed to be bite-sized. Just reminders of who the Bible says God is and who God says that you are. Just 2 minutes in and out.
But today, you might want to take a little extra time to chew on what we're talking about.
I think this is a concept that's easy to miss if we aren't intentional to take the time to check in with ourselves.
All right, maybe you hear people talk about food and it gets you hungry and it gets you a little... So let's just get right to
Here we go.
Today's verse. Hebrews 11:6 says, "And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him."
So in my Bible, and maybe in yours too, depending on the version, the heading over this section says faith in action. And the reason that I picked this verse for us to look at today is because I think a lot of us, and I'm included in this, we would call ourselves people of faith, but we don't always really put our faith into action.
Yeah, and don't worry, we're not talking about you need to be out on the street corner 24/7 telling everybody you see about Jesus.
Right, this is more about internal work. I don't know exactly what's been going on in your life lately, but I think it's fair to guess that you've had something that's been weighing on you, and maybe it's been genuinely really hard.
And when life gets hard, we go to God, right? We know we should do that, but I think a lot of us, and I can do this, expect that going to God looks more like putting on our best face and praying something along the lines of, "God, if it's okay with you, could you please just take this away if that's okay too?" But if not, that's fine too.
Yeah, exactly. And, there's nothing wrong with that prayer, as long as it's earnest, right? The verse says we need to earnestly seek him. And the dictionary actually defines to do something earnestly is to do so with sincere and intense conviction.
Be honest with yourself. Have you been earnest in your conversations with God lately, or have you been trying to be on your best behavior?
Because the thing is that God knows how you actually feel about what's happening in your life. And so when we don't have those honest conversations, we're not being honest with him or ourselves. But God can handle all of the emotions.
Yeah, he can even handle the hard ones.
He can handle all the questions.
Even the scary ones.
If you want to have an active faith, then bring it all to him.